So the Beis Halevi continues, Ve'im kol ze yovin ki kol ishtadlusa eina ilis le'meuma. A person has to understand that even though because of the Chet Tzadas and even though because of the Oynish we have a Chiyuv Ishtadlus and the fact that we shouldn't be bored, we have a Chiyuv Ishtadlus and so forth and so forth. However, a person has to remember that the actual Ishtadlus has no connection with the result. When he's going there and doing his ishtadlus, he should do it just like a person who understands, I'm doing this because the king told me to do so. There is nothing coming out of it. Because this was a gzeira of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that a regular person, again, we're saying a regular person because a tzaddik who has real bitachon will see the Beis Halevi telling us doesn't even need that. And as like we saw already in the Chovos Avavos, that lemaisa a tzaddik who there's no doubt that he will be bored because he's busy with Torah and mitzvahs the whole day, such a person, his bitachon will be enough. But a regular person has to do his ashtadlus with the belief and understanding that it's just a gezerah that HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, this is how I want to send you parnasa, not through your ashtadlus, but through you doing ishtadlus. Only after you do ishtadlus, that's when I'll send it to you. As the pasuk says, Al pasuk Adam la'amal yulad. And as the Medrash says, the Eloi lo Eloi ochel, a person is born to toil. Says the Medrash, if he doesn't toil, he won't eat. However, as soon as the person did his bare minimum ishtadlus, and he fulfilled that part of the gezerah, that part of the oynish, and he kept himself busy, of course, immediately turn your mind to entrust HaKadosh Baruch Hu that he will provide for you parnasa. So never be concerned or worried about what your partner will do or what your employer will do or will they pay you on time or whatever. As the pasuk says, trust HaKadosh Baruch Hu and he will do whatever has to be done. And therefore says the Beis Halevi, and it takes it to another level, we see that by the real tzaddikim, by the real Bali Bitachon, they didn't have to do anything to achieve their parnasa, their food. We see even the birds fed Al Yanovi, and that he got the tree right outside the Meira together with the stream of water. But what we see here is a fascinating point in the Beis Halevi. The Beis Halevi says, you know how you should feel after you did your ishtadlus? Like Eliyahu Hanavi, like Reb Shimon ben Yochai. In other words, at this point, after I was Mekayim my ishtadlus, I'm done. Now this has nothing to do, there's no calculation, there's no looking at the bank account, did the transfer come in, did the payment come through, did my employer pay me or whatever. There was no shaykhis. Once I did my ishtadlus because I understand that that's a punishment in the gezerah, now I have to go back to be like Reb Shimon ben Yochai and Eliyahu Hanavi and trust that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will feed me.